And I think that's really a good point, because I think a lot of times there's agility drills and agility books out there that are just drills and drills and drills, but there's not the science really as the backbone for it. So hats off to you guys for really laying down good, solid scientific information, and then having good practitioners to help kind of get that project off the ground. So that's awesome.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate it. And I think that's the big thing is, especially with what you're doing here, I think that's the big challenge is a lot of people will set out a series of cones and go run through these, but there's not really any intent on how that's actually done.
Yeah.
And it's not that you do it, but how you do it that makes all the difference. And I think with a lot of the stuff that you're doing as well, that's very evident in your practice. So.
Well, thank you. And why don't you give the viewers a little bit of an idea of kind of what your role is at the university?
Yeah, so we're a couple different hats. My primary role is I'm an assistant professor of strength and conditioning.
Okay.
So primarily work within our master's program with our master's students, our graduate students, trying to get them skilled and prepared to be great practitioners. And we do have a few that are going to be moving on to more academic endeavors, like going for their PhDs and things of that nature. But really what we're trying to do is develop good coaches and good practitioners. One of the big things that we do try and stress is having an evidence-based approach to what you're doing. So even though there may not be 15 years of longitudinal research on every single decision that you make, you're at least backing up with some good science and some good rationale as far as what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing. The other stuff that I do at the university is right now I'm the strength and conditioning coach for women's soccer.
Oh, nice.
Which is a lot of fun because, for me, it's one of those things where I get to kind of balance out, Coach J and Dr. J a little bit better. And
can Dr. J dunk?
Not this Dr. J, but yeah. But one of the good things about that is for me, I learn from my athletes every single day, and I think it's one of those things when you're not coaching on a regular basis, it's just very easy to lose that side of it and get very dogmatic and stuck in the books. And a lot of stuff in books looks really, really good, but when you try and apply them in the real world, it becomes a real challenge. It's kind of like I even talk about the students when you look at like periodization and periodization models in particular. It's like communism. Looks great on paper, but when you try and apply it, there's a lot of challenges.